So Alfie, back at Inverness, first of all, how happy to be back at the club, you know?
Yeah, buzzing. I think, once I got the call from Inverness, especially after last season, I really wanted to come back, and I think we've got big aspirations for this year. I think we're going to stay very calm, but I think we've got a really good squad, and we could do good things this season, but we need to stick together as a team, and boys are going to come in and out, so we just need to take it a game at a time, and just like today, keep winning.
And you got about 20 minutes yourself today, and obviously big reception when you came on as well. How did that feel?
Yeah, it's special. It's a really, really good feeling, and it kind of spurs you on. And I think towards the back end of last season, when things were starting to get a wee bit tough and we needed to start winning, I think the fans really spurred us on to get some really important points on the board, which eventually led to us being back here in League One. So massive.
And how did you feel when you get back on the pitch? Obviously, 20 minutes in the legs there. So how did you feel?
Yeah, really good. Obviously in the back of my injury, but that's all fine now. So I just want to kick on and play as many games and score as many goals as possible.
And obviously just one training session last week. But looking forward to getting settled in with the team and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think I know quite a lot of the group from last season, and the new lads that have came in. Seem really, really good. So. I think it's a really good group, and we're really gelled already. Again, there's quite a few new faces, but I think everyone really gets on. So, yeah.
And it's a good competition for places in the squad as well, so that'll just spur everyone on, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think a big thing compared to last season, we've got a lot of squad depth now, and as you said, competition it can be key. So, I think if one boy's maybe not pulling the weight, then another one can go in and replace it. And I think again, as you said, it will spur each other on to go and do better week in, week out.
Alfie, thank you very much. Cheers.
No problem.